Hi, my name is Jen. Welcome to my channel, All of My Plants. Today I'm going to show you where the magic happens. No. I'm going to show you where I try to get most of my plants to live. That's pretty well impossible, but I do end up kind of cycling them out of here. And this is where my Hoyas are happiest, is in this particular area. If you can't hear all the water, it's because there's a little pond, or if you can hear, I'm sure you can. Hear all the water, it's the little pond that's indoor is in here, like right behind me. So the humidity is good here. There's a heater in it, the water evaporates off, the humidity stays pretty good in this room. That's also the source of all the noise in here. But anyway, I try to put the Hoyas here because it stays humid. The lights are decent. They're not actually plant lights. They're shop lights. They were $15 from Lowe's. And they do the trick. My Hoyas sun stress under them, so I assume that's plenty of light for philodendron, pothos, monstera, etc. So that's what I'm using here anyway. It is not just my Hoya setup. Other plants are here. I guess maybe you can see some of them. Yeah, you can. But I prefer to get my Hoyas under here fairly frequently. And it seems weird, but I'm constantly rotating plants. All winter, I just constantly rotate them around the house. They're not in one place too long. As they're drier, I might move them to a lower light area. As I've just watered them, I will move them into a higher light area, because if you don't give a wet plant a little bit of warmth and at least a fairly decent amount of light, it's gonna rot. Or at least that's been my experience, and I do it all the time. So I'll get you down from there. Sorry, this lighting is weird, but I'll get you down from there and I'll actually show you some of the plants, and I'll show you the loud pond just because we're here. Okay, so yeah, you can see the light going across there. But yeah, that's the Hoya pentiflebia back there that I just showed. It's really pretty. Humble opinion, but that's what I mean when I say it kind of goes above the light. But yeah, its sun stress is nice. I have a pubic calyx down here. The one that's on my, I trellis one, I believe I did it on the channel. But it usually kind of hangs out in the laundry room still. It's a larger Hoya, so. And then that's grassless there. I have some orchid cactus. Some ripsalis up there. That's hurricane cactus. I don't know any other name for it. But yeah, it seems happy there, right underneath, once again, one of those lights. And yeah, I've never done anything with the janky cord. It's just dangly to the plug. Eventually I'll run it down the corner, maybe. I don't know, I think I said that last year. That is Spanish moss, because I'm from the south and I have to have it. And it's still alive somehow. I don't know if you can tell. But it's sort of a silvery green when it's alive, and if it's not alive, it's kind of brown and, I don't know, not as mossy. But I love it. It's one of my favorite plants. And then, what is that? That might be Florida green. Yeah, that's Florida green back there. Like, check out that leaf that's kissing the wall. That thing is enormous. It's doing good, though. I just repotted that. That's alocasia. Black. Nope. Alocasia regal shields. Sorry. Then I've got my, still in the bucket, my philodendron giganteum. Poor thing. I have to keep pulling it back up out of the water, but that's where my crawdads live. You can see the blue one. It's kind of poking out right there, about center of the frame. I don't know where the white one went. My cat was just in here drinking out of this, so they kind of scatter them. The cat is not at all worried about them crawfish. Oh, there's the white one. Right there. Also kind of center of the screen. But yeah, so that's where they live. I did have real plants in there. They ate them. So now they just get it when one of the other tanks has too much plant. But anyway, we're not doing that right now. Yeah, so this Hoya is still in Lecca Napoli. It's not doing great. I think you saw my propagation of that one recently. Silver sword, some little Monstera aria babies. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. One of the Florida beauties, also so pretty. it's just a mix of things. And like I said, I kind of rotate it out, but the Hoyas, definitely after I water them, I stick them under here. I want them to dry pretty quickly. There's more down here. You can see that's the Crimson Queen that I said was on a trellis back there. That is Breviolata. It's not happy with me. This is Numelarioides. It loves it there. I don't know why, but it does. This is where the Nabamonensis lives. I think there's some miscellaneous propagations and stuff back here. That's Lobii dark. This one right here. Sorry if we can focus. There we go. That one there I got from a friend. Thank you. I think she still watches my channel. I don't know. But, and then the ZZ plant. It does not need that much light, but I just watered it, and once again, it's cool in my house. So, yeah, I got my pink princess down here. It's trying. It's trying. I struggle with it a bit. It's the stuck leaves. No, a fan doesn't help. Yes, I do have a fan that runs in this room all the time, except for when I'm recording. And like I said, the high humidity, I don't know. I don't know. People ask all the time, what do you do about stuck leaves? I take a Q-tip to them. A warm, damp Q-tip, and I go to town. Sometimes they break and sometimes they don't. But yeah, that's where I jam a lot of plants. You see the anthurium down there. Oh, there's my Hoya. Is it obovata? Yes. That also flowered this summer. I think most of these Hoyas here did flower, except for that Breviolata did not. The Lobii also didn't. It had a peduncle on it when it came to me, but it ejected. And then these guys up here, it looks significantly darker, and it is. The only light they get is from that light bulb and that strip light or bar light back there. And so it's kind of lower, plants that are okay in lower light. The Syngonium, my very angry little Gloriosum, like when I said it had spider mite damage, I was not kidding. Look at this leaf, it's gonna go. But it's getting ready to spit out a new one. It's just shot it up here into the Syngonium. There we go. So hopefully that one has a chance. The skeleton key I just got, kind of hiding in there. My, what is that, White Wizard? Philodendron White Knight. That's who it is. Back there. And look at this leaf. I don't know how that's growing like that, but it is. Epipremnum amplissimum. Silver stripe. It's mostly lost its silver stripiness. It had it much better out in the higher light. A Ripsalis, that there, leaning up against the wall. Philodendron, either Cantii or Lynette. I don't know, I've heard both. But yeah. So that's basically how I get my Hoyas through the winter. Probably sounds insane, and I'm sure it is a little bit. But yeah, I just kind of cluster plants. I shove them under here when they're recently watered. Otherwise, they kind of rotate around the house. I have a few other little shelves like this around. They're not as big as this. I don't know what I did. I have two of these big shelves. I literally dragged them in and out of the greenhouse. What the heck did I do with it? I must have left it in the greenhouse. I don't think I had anywhere to put it inside this year. I don't know, because the room back there through the curtain is still not done. So until it is, here I am. Oh, and while we're here, I was talking about this jar that had a begonia in it. There's a half-rotted begonia leaf. The brandy is doing fine in there. That's Philodendron brantianum. I see some little begonia pieces. Can't say any of it looks like it's doing great. Yeah, I may have killed my only begonia. There's one leaf right there. That's all I see of it, too. Oh no, there's another one right in there. But yeah, I haven't watered it in forever. Since the last time I told you guys I hadn't watered it, and I didn't water it then either. So I think that was probably about this time last year I said that. But now we all know I don't have a single begonia left. So yeah, it's nothing particularly fancy, but this is where the majority of my Hoyas end up. And like I said, they just kind of cycle through. There's some hanging in a window. I keep a lot hanging in the back window. That is a window with southern exposure, but I've also built just this summer a gazebo out there, so that blocks a lot of the sun that come in that window. Plus, behind that is forest, so it gets fairly good light for part of the day, and the Hoyas don't seem to mind it. They're literally touching that door, like the glass on the door, and they're okay with it. And then I have some in front of my pellet. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. But this is what I would prefer to do with all of them if I had the space to have more shelves like this set up in here. But until I do, oh, look at the oxalis. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. I just realized that it's popped up. When I repotted it, they all died off. But yeah, I see two have popped up, kind of pinned under everything. Anyway, I would prefer to have actually all my plants kind of set up like this, but you know, the ones on poles and stuff, they're just too tall. Like, this is not going to fit anywhere on the shelf. It won't fit on the top of the shelf because it would hit the ceiling. It's just the way things work in my life. But anyway, I guess that's it. I have some plants sprinkled over here. Not that you can see them. This, I don't know. It's really mad. It's supposed to be Sarawak Borneo. And you might remember when I hauled it, it kind of looked like that too. It's grown, but this is just what it looks like now. Train of thought derailed. That is what I had for you. Thank you for hanging out with me, and come back and check me out again soon. Bye.